Hello everyone and welcome back to another beautiful day in Dual Universe. So sorry about first episode. First episode's a little weird because again, I don't necessarily have like a thought out idea of this series. So I'm just kind of making these episodes and it's kind of like, hey, this is what I've done previously and and then I'm, just go goofing off. So it's rather more of like, Dual Universe moments or something like that. But I do have some good news. So we still only have this ship, but it's fine. The ship runs, flies flawlessly. If you guys actually play Dual Universe and you like how the ship looks, or you would like this ship, I may actually make a blueprint out of it, and I will actually put it up. I might actually try to sell it, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. I will try to make it affordable for everyone. So I know daily, every time you log in daily, you get 100,000. So I may make it like 160,000, just so that way I can make a little bit off of it. And then what I could do is I could buy materials and I can actually like upgrade this because I don't have enough over there to actually really upgrade this. But I have some really good news, like I said at the beginning. So we're gonna pop that back up. I started working on the base a little more, but everyone, I was having troubles. I was struggling. Automated doors just seems something I could not achieve. Yeah, it's something I just can't achieve. Yeah. Oh wait, oh what's that? What's that? Oh, what? What? How are you doing that without shutting the door with looking at it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, and that sounds very stupid, but I just kind of want to do that. We have the detection zone. So if I pop into build mode real quick and I pop up this lovely tool, you can see that I do have detection zones. I have a small and extra small. I think the extra small is better because this is the small, and as you can see, the zone of it is rather big. So I got an extra small one, and I just kind of put it right there, and I called it a day. So you link this up. Here, I'll show you that. You link this up with your door, and boom, you have an automated door. But you guys need to know what it's called again. It is called detection zone. All you need to do is put detection inside of like the market or something if you can't actually find it under buildables in your like assemblies or anything, and literally just look it up in the market under detection, and then you just choose the one that fits best. Hello everyone, this is also going to be future me talking right now. So I did find out that in Dual Universe, that you have to look up every single machine because each machine makes different things. So like the detection zone will be made, and I believe, please don't quote me on this, it's either made in an electronics machine or it's made in a 3D printing machine. I did find this out, and I don't know if I talk about it in the later episodes, but I did find it out. I just felt like I would bring this up so that way if you play Dual Universe and you're still trying to find it, but you don't want to buy it, you have to make either an electronics or a 3D printer. And if it's not those, then it's going to be a different assembly because each assembly makes different things. The small one makes certain items. There's an extra small assembly, which I think makes most of the small things. And then, everything from up there makes different and newer things. So I do recommend, if you do play this game, invest time and actually look inside of like your crafting and look up each thing and see where it's made, because it'll have an inspect. You inspect that item and it tells you where it's made. So let's go ahead and hop back into the video. I chose, like I said, I chose extra small. I placed that one. Small seems just a little too big on the zone, so I just went with that. And I'm building the base a lot more. Actually, hasn't changed that much. I started getting the roof here. There's not much more change to the flooring. I did, however, want to actually do this. I really want to put down this sofa. I really just kind of want to. I just really want something to sit on. Oops. So press B. I'm just gonna sit. Screw it. Oh, am I sitting or laying down? That's weird. Okay, can so there's sit, right? So I'm thinking, I'm gonna sit right here in the middle of this, right? No, I'm just, it's my couch. I'm gonna just freaking lay down on it. Kind of mind boggles me. But there's also some other good news. So I don't know if I had these all over here. Oh, and by the way, I am gonna mine a little bit while I'm at it too, because when I get over there, you guys will see why. And it's just a process that has it's taken its time. It's done its toll. Do I mind? Not really. This is a game worth investing time into. I invested enough time to actually find the detection zone and finally made my own automated door. Which I'm now going to actually sit under those assemblies, and I'm actually going to look for it and actually see, oh, was I just being stupid and didn't like actually see it, or am I just, not caring? So I'm just, blopping, 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 bloppity blop blop blopping, blop 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 blopping, blop 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 blopping. Okay, oh, 380, shoot. Let's keep grabbing. Let's grab a little more. Just a wee. That's not it. You tricked me. You tricked me. All right, keep. No, I'm just gonna like straight up book it. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look at the oars. Don't look at the oars. No, don't do it. All right. So as you all can see, this factory actually got a little more built. I actually have this wall right here. The stairs are actually somewhat fixed. I am gonna actually build this down, and then I did I went and got another medium cargo container. So in here is where I put ores, which then go through this lovely thing up here, which I got myself a refiner finally. So ores go through here, so I went ahead and made that like the first input. So input for the assemblies and input for the refiner. So that way when this gets done smelting, it ends up in there. And then in like metalwork, 3D printer, the electronics, it all comes out of there. So the ore that's in there comes out into the machines, and then those machines process and make items in that one. Well, then this one, since it's linked up to the assemblies pull that out and then put it back in there. So that way, the pure materials that get processed and everything are in here. So like, let's say I want to make like iron mate or make my own steel. The materials are in here, but also whatever's finished in the assemblies ends up in here. I don't really need to pull stuff out of this one, because this is like products that are going to be made in there, so it's not really going to affect me much. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, we're going to throw in all of that, we're going to throw in all of that, throw in all of that. There's nothing, yeah, there's nothing else. All right, so now on to more pressing matters. So I did say I kind of wanted to look through, so that way if anyone actually wants to find out where it is. So recipes, elements. So it wasn't furniture, electronic elements. Yeah, see, we don't have that. Now, however, I do want to start making this. By the way, I do want to make this. It needs uncommon power systems. So usually we're making basic power systems. Now we need uncommon. All right, and I need to make that for our home, so that way our home's lit up. So that's the refiner. Elements, furniture, electronic. Yeah, see, data emitters. So see, I don't know why it's not made in these. Maybe it's made in a 3D printer. Who knows? Anyway, so industry. So the next one that I really need to focus on is making the other types of things. Like, see, metalwork. Metalwork is used to craft metallic parts from simple screws to reinforced frames. There's the recycler, which can craft scrap metal, which is nifty. The metalwork, I think I actually just went, but I just said that. Smelter. Smelter is used to craft metallic alloys. It's not like iron and stuff. I think that's like, I honestly don't know. The honeycomb is used to make like the iron mate stuff and everything. Glass furnace is obviously glass. Electronics. Now this is especially something. But here's what it breaks down to. So I'm looking at metalwork, right? And it's pretty simple, right? But then you come back to electronics. Electronics is a basic electronics, but it still uses pipes. And then basic robotic arm. So they both use their own kind of specialties. And the big thing that I want to get all that stuff for is something in planet elements, core units under dynamic, and it's dynamic M. I want to get this core. The reason is I want to make a big vessel. And I'm already going to let you guys know the project name. And if you know Mass Effect, you're going to definitely know it. And I know some people are probably like, oh my god, he's going to do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry to say, it is not the Normandy. As much as I would love to, a dynamic core unit M is not big enough. I guarantee you. For a Normandy, I would probably need an either L or XL dynamic core. What I'm going to make is actually the Tempest from Andromeda. And if those of you who know that, or at least seen it, you kind of got an idea of it. I'm hoping to make some sort of Tempest, and that's basically kind of what I'm going to base this series off of, is me building it. So it's going to be like episode upon episode of building it, and then hopefully I can actually include episodes of me using it and actually going about claiming territories and stuff, and actually going out doing battles, destroying stuff, and hopefully just do something entertaining with it. But for now, mainly I think these episodes are kind of like checkups, like, oh hey guys, how you doing? This is kind of what I'm doing right now. This is taking my time, which that's also why sometimes these videos take a little bit, is because I'm I'm busy doing some things, and some people have noticed. They're like, hey, you're taking way too long. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. It's just something else has my attention, so I'm not editing as much, but I probably should, but I'm not. And I'm definitely going to pick back up on it. Consumable ammunition, we don't need that. Not yet. So anyway, so like I said, the big things that I have been doing is clearing this out, getting ready to like overhaul the factory. Like, as you can see, this area over here is actually getting pretty done up. I'm going to remove, or not remove, I'll go ahead and do it right now. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to move this over here. All right, so I'm actually moving the refiner over here, so that way it's a little less clustered. And I kind of want to scoot this against the wall. So, yeah. So you can see how massive these things are. That's freaking redonkulous. And there's no extra room too. So it's like, if I want to put a second one, it's gonna have to like be like that. And I'm definitely gonna have like a second layer here, and there's gonna be double refiner. Also, I need to make sure I actually do this right. So we're gonna click, drag, click. All right, and then I also went ahead and made sure that I had this walkway, so that way I can come over here. A simple click here, go to basic materials for like iron and stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna apply. Also, due to the fact of what I have actually done, when I sit here and do this, look, it is now at yeah. So stop. So here's what we do. All right, so see that it kind of like worked a little bit. I just love seeing those animations. By the way, it is good. So also, so that's where I'm gonna have the refiners and everything is over here. So there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. One for like different elements. Like I'm gonna have iron as one of the main producing ones that I'm gonna have. And then I'm gonna actually move on to like the heavier stuff. And then obviously, I think what's gonna happen is electronics, 3D printer, and metalworks are gonna be over here. Recycler probably there. Smelter's gonna probably be right there. Yeah, so it's just gonna take its time, and hopefully, there's gonna be a lot of content that I can do or show. Like there's a big war going on, and I actually have a vessel that's capable of, going out in space and actually engaging in that war too. I'll engage, and I will, bring you guys in for the lovely scenery that this game really has to offer. And hopefully, maybe one day I get to see you guys up with me here. Holy moly! More ore just spawned. I think I was draining her a little bit, and then she said, you want a little more? And I'm like, mm-hmm. So, anyway, that is gonna have to do it for now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you decided to tune in, hopefully you want to keep seeing the series, and hopefully I can pop out some more content that is worthwhile. And if you guys hit that like button, I will really appreciate it. I am like rambling and I don't even know what I'm saying. But if you're new to the channel, I would ask if you could hit that subscribe button. It would really help out a lot to jump this channel forward. We're on the borderline of actually being out there. And I appreciate all the support that I've gotten so far. And I ask for just a wee bit more support. So that way we may get there together. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you, space dwellers, in the next video. Later.